Welcome back to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. I don't normally do rant videos, but tonight, I felt compelled to do one. Um, the title of the video is People That Don't Prep Are Idiots. Okay? And if I hurt your feelings or anything, I don't mean to, because I'm typically not the type to name call and call people out as idiots, things like that. But at the end of the day, some things happened recently that brought my attention to this, and I thought, these people are idiots. I mean, it's just kind of what went through my mind. First thing, you're an idiot. So here in the South recently, this past week, we had a snowstorm. I've done a couple videos about it, things like that. Well, this snowstorm rolled in Friday afternoon, kind of late, and went into Saturday about midday around lunch. It quit snowing. The road crews had worked pretty good about keeping the roads clean, stuff like that. But there was still some slick spots, some side roads, things like that. And I know some people from up north is going to laugh and poke fun us in the comment section that we can't handle snowstorms. And I got you. Some of us can really handle snowstorms. So what prompted this video? Well, I was at work with this, of course, Friday, and then Saturday we actually closed because of the weather. Monday rolls around, I go back into work, and one of our key guys there, he's actually in management, was not there. And I said, hey, where's so-and-so at today? And they said, oh, he couldn't get out of his driveway. And I said, really? And they said, yeah. And I said, oh, okay. So I thought, well, that's par for the course. So he finally comes in. Today's Tuesday. He comes into work, and I said, "Man," I said, "what happened to you?" He said, "I couldn't get out of my driveway, man. I was trapped." And I said, "Oh, okay." He said, "Matter of fact," he said, "where are we going for lunch?" And I said, "I don't know, because we usually take turns going different places. He might buy lunch, I might buy lunch, or whatever, and go get it." And I said, "Man," I said, "I'll be honest with you, I'm probably going to eat here. I brought some leftovers. I'm going to eat here." And he said, "Man," he said, "I got to have me something good." I said, "Why?" And he said, because I've been trapped at the house since Friday night when we left here. And he said, "I didn't have anything to eat." I said, "What do you mean you have anything to eat?" I said, "Surely you didn't starve." He said, "No, well," he said, "the only thing I had to eat was some chips and some crackers." And he said, "I drank no telling how many Pepsis. Oh my God." He said, "I was about to explode with all the Pepsis I drank." He said, "I had one can of tomato soup in the whole place." And I thought to myself, really? You got to be an idiot. And that's why, if you look, I have our resident mascot Zombie here with a can of soup and a couple bags of chips, because this is what this guy had. And he reminds me of the Zombie that's like, oh my God, give me some soup, give me something, to eat. And that's why he came into work today, like a zombie, like he was just, wanting something to eat really good and going out to lunch and all that. And I thought, man, do people really live like that? And I guess I'm naive to that, and probably I would think most people would have at least a small provision of food. I mean, and now here's the problem of prepping and the whole situation is people talk about if something major happens, within 24 to 72 hours, every drug or grocery store would be stripped of everything. And this guy's why? Because they don't have anything. They try going out and getting something. They, go into panic buying. They buy everything at once or try to, or they loot and riot trying to get it all. And they don't have anything. But my thing is, guys, somebody had asked in a video, and I've since done a video, how to start prepping. And I'll say it again in this video. Start out with a small window, 72 hours, because 24 hours, we usually have enough food for 24 hours. But 72 hours, that's 3 days essentially, where, 3 to 4 days where you have enough food put back that you don't touch other than emergencies and or rotating through dates. Have enough toilet paper, have enough, basic provisions. If you're medicine dependent, like heart medicine, blood pressure medicine, insulin, things like that, talk to your doctor and say, Mr. Doctor, can I get a prescription for 14 days worth of my medicine or 30 days worth of my medicine that I can put back in case of an emergency? I can't get out of the house. We have a bad storm, hurricane comes through, power's out. Because if the power goes down, the grid goes down, even for like hurricanes, ice storms and stuff, most of the time, everybody's so dependent on computers now to do business. These drugstores would probably not open up, try not to, unless dire emergencies, things like that. So it would be hard to even go get things. And if you got, maybe trees in the roadway or power lines down, you may be stuck. and you're sitting there with no insulin, no heart medicine, no heartworm, heartworm, no thing of dogs, no blood pressure medicine, things like that, what's going to happen? So again, think of small windows to start out with. Make sure you have about 72, 3 to 4 days worth of stuff going out to 14 days, a month, and just keep building on that. But make sure you have the right provisions. And what's funny about this guy left out of work Friday night. He knew what was coming, or potentially coming. He went by at least 5 or 6 stores at the minimum, because there's at least 3 or 4 right in our area where we work, that he could have swung in there and got him $25 worth of canned goods and been, a way to heat it, hopefully, if he had sense enough to do that, but he might not. But, I mean, surely he could have bought, $25 worth of things that didn't need even be heated that he could eat better than potato chips and Pepsis, soft drinks. So that's the crazy thing. And this guy's not a teenager or some young guy. He's in his mid to early 30s. Mid to late 30s. So I was amazed. So that's the thing. And here's the other thing I will tell you. I don't discuss prepping in public with people I work with. I have a channel. Some people know I have a channel. Some people don't. They don't really know that I don't talk the prepping lifestyle with folks at work and stuff. And the reason I don't is specifically because of people like him. Because he's in management, he knows that I work for him, and if something major happens, and he knows that I'm a prepper, and I've got all this food store, and I got all this water store, and I got, guns, ammo, whatever the case that he thinks I have, whether it's perception or reality, first person he's going to think of to call is, hey, can you bring me something, or can you come pick me up, because I've got a four-wheel drive and I can get places, or whatever. Those are the type people's going to call. I am all for helping people. If you watch some of my past videos, I even volunteered during the storm to help my neighbor out, take her kid to work, I called local law enforcement, fire department, EMS, hospitals. I said, hey, if you need a four-wheel drive, let me know. I'll be glad to pick somebody up, drop them off, whatever the case, transport somebody, whatever you need. Just let me know. I'm all for helping people, but I am not for helping people that should be smart enough and that don't want to help themselves, that get in that stupid position of sitting there for 4 days, 3 days at their house, snowed in a little bitty snowstorm, and we got 7 or 8 inches. It ain't like we got, 2 foot of it, and he can't even get out of his driveway, and he has nothing to eat at home. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to get off my rant. I don't normally like doing rant videos, but I just had to get this one out tonight because I was thinking to myself, this is nuts. When I was hearing this, that he didn't have food and he didn't have this, I just thought, man, oh, wow. He was just all in a tizzy today trying to figure out what to eat for lunch because he hadn't had a decent meal in 3 or 4 days. So anyway, guys, prep, get prepared. Again, you don't have to go bunker crazy or anything like that. Start out small, build upon it. It doesn't take long. You could easily go get $10 to $20 worth of canned goods. Usually most canned goods, you're not going to get top shelf soups and things, but you can get some basic, house brand soups or generic soups, and some other type canned stuff, or stuff you can fix with just water, some freeze-dried or some dehydrated type food, noodle type foods, little meals that you can fix, and they're $1 a pouch. They're $1 or less for the cans, for vegetables, things like that. You can get some cheaper canned meats. Start putting that stuff back and build upon it. And, there's a bunch of videos you can go and look, even in my series of videos about what to store and how to store it and things like that. But start out small. If nothing else, go and buy you some canned goods, enough to put back that you never touch, that's only emergencies or rotating through dates. Pay attention to your dates. Look at it once a month. Check your inventory, see where you're at. Because if you get a month out of date, you're fine. Most canned goods, they'll tell you, good way beyond the date anyway, so you should be fine. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. If you like our channel, give us that thumbs up if you like our video. It's down there in that section. If you like our channel, you like your videos, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And you can, when you do the subscription, you can actually click to be notified when other future videos are produced and sent out, and then you'll get notified to be able to watch the videos. To all my subscribers, I appreciate you tuning in. The channel's really grown in the last little while here, over the last 6 months. It's greatly appreciated, the support that I've gotten, and I hope to keep continuing growing the channel and spreading spreading, you know, the information and hoping it helps somebody with their prepping and learning how to be self-sufficient and things like that. Looking at guns and gear and all types of reviews and stuff. I just enjoy doing it. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. As always, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll be bringing another video shortly. Have a great day, guys.